Says she wanna slide and pull up on a real one. She can get violent, toting on a real gun. Oh, we got riders till they feel the fear gone. I'ma stay silent, hard to build a case up. God, I got light, it consume my soul. Ain't no leg in the traffic, I got my poke. Nuestra Señora, she know. I'ma give her my all until they say she wanna slide and pull up on a real one. She can get violent, toting on a real gun. Oh, we got riders till they feel the fear gone. I'ma stay silent, hard to build a case up. God, I got light, it consume my soul. Ain't no leg in the traffic, I got my poke. Nuestra Señora, she know. I'ma give her my all until they get close. I'ma give her my all until they get close. How we go and run up and my boy out the red, yo. I was tweaking too hard, put on a fake goat. That was appetizers with burning Reynolds with play dope. Dodging death in the feds up on a good day. Had to realize that I'm living life in the worst way. Still too deep in this life, I'm living a one way. Ain't no turning back, I'll be shameless until my grave lay. It was a great day, it turned into some real dog. Now you know the game changed up, ain't no more one-on-one fight back. Being getting hot, could've pulled out a knife. Now I can't take a shit without my 40 in my night. Ain't many I could trust, maybe my mama and applying pressure to their neck. I swear they all gon' die, they say ain't dead. Follow me, but I think dead. On my side, I got them red hollow tips and got your head. She wanna slide and pull up on a real one. She can get violent, toting on a real gun. Oh, we got riders till they feel the fear gone. I'ma stay silent, hard to build a case up. God, I got light, it consume my soul. Ain't no leg in the traffic, I got my poke. Nuestra Señora, she know.
Hot off the heels of the coldest winter, HAVOC Pro comes to you live here on ThrillerTV Plus with I Can't Feel My Face. You could try to tear us down, but we are going to rise through the ashes like a phoenix, not a raven. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wyatt Weaver, and I am honored to be your commentator for this evening as we are starting off HAVOC Pro I Can't Feel My Face with some crazy action. We are live in the Electric Haze here in Worcester, Mass. And we are starting off with this man. He is one scary motherfucker, folks. It is MBJ. He was last seen during Fight Club weekend. And tonight he has a tall task ahead of him in the form of the Pepsi Boy, James O'Shea. And the fans here in Worcester, Mass are getting groovy. They're getting into it. They hear Eddie Grant blasting through the loudspeakers. It is the bastard child himself, the Pepsi Boy, as I mentioned, James O'Shea. Coming off the Max Drain Invitational, was unsuccessful and was not able to get the win, was not able to win the Ultraviolet Championship. But tonight, he is looking to stake his claim back here in HAVOC Pro by taking down a man who, as I said, is scary. He is quite terrifying. It's MBJ, folks. We are thrilled to be back here on HAVOC. We are thrilled to be back here on Thriller TV Plus, and we have an exciting night of action for you all, and it's about to get underway right here, right now. MBJ is ready. James O'Shea is ready. The fans here, the HAVOC Pro faithful, and the Electric Haze are ready. And here we go. And oh, God. Not a smart move from O'Shea. Going after MBJ with a big clothesline there. Barely even phased him. As MBJ just taking him down. And oh, God, just picking O'Shea up. And oh, jeez. Tossing him across the ring there. We want to remind you folks to use the hashtag HAVOCFace. We have an incredible night of action for you all. The Ultraviolet Championship will be on the line as Crazy Joe defends their title against Rabid. In your main event, we will be seeing Big Bubba Perkins defend the HAVOC Pro World title against Alistair Rame. We will also be seeing Katsu-Shun take on Shinjiro Hattori. That is an exciting matchup, folks, that I cannot wait to call. But right now, we are seeing some exciting action. Unfortunately, though, not in the favor of James O'Shea. I should say, unfortunately for him, as MBJ is just taking it to the Pepsi boy. Perhaps MBJ is more of a Coca-Cola fan. As now MBJ takes James O'Shea to the corner. And this cannot be good on the top rope. What in the world is MBJ thinking? Oh no. Oh no! This is not good! Boy, O'Shea's fighting back! And he sends MBJ off the top! My word! O'Shea now trying to get back in control of this one. Trying to swing this one back in his favor. And some strikes there, talking some smack to a man that you could say is a bear. A man that you could say is a beast in the form of MBJ. I would not be hitting him like that. I would not be talking some smack to him, but it's working in O'Shea's favor right now. O'Shea backs up to the corner as MBJ slowly rises to his feet, but it's going to cost him. This cannot be good for James O'Shea as MBJ has him up and puts him down in the turnbuckle pad there. Now stopping a mud hole, stopping a mud hole straight into James O'Shea there in the corner. Pinfall here, hooking the leg. One kick out though from the Pepsi boy. MBJ, as I mentioned, was last seen at Fight Club Weekend. You could say maybe he has some ring rust since last being seen last year. James O'Shea, though, wasn't seen not too long ago. He had a little bit more time as he was last seen during the MDI. But both of these men are looking to really just reestablish themselves here in HAVOC Pro. MBJ has been looking to do that since he made his return. James O'Shea is looking to do that after his loss in the MDI. Fortunately for James O'Shea, it's been a tough night so far as MBJ is just giving him a big fight. If James thought that Shoya Arakeda, if he thought that Crazy Joe, if he thought that all of the competitors that he fought in the MDI were tough, then you could add them all up and you wouldn't even get half of MBJ. That being said, though, James O'Shea is certainly taking control now. This could be what he needs to get the win. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. He was able to lift the big man, but oh, God, he's up. James sends him to the corner. Oh, my God, right into the ref. Referee needs to get out of the way there. And drops him down. You know, folks, we are a few days away from Valentine's Day. And what a sweeter reward it would be for James O'Shea to get a win here. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. Kick out, though. Not yet. Wonder who James O'Shea's Valentine is. Probably is a good can of Pepsi there as he goes over to MBJ. And what a fight we are seeing here, folks. I would say it's evenly matched. I mean, you could argue that James O'Shea is certainly holding his own against MBJ. Taking it now on the outside. The fans here in the Electric Haze are getting to see the action right front and center. Now back in the ring. MBJ stepping over the ropes. O'Shea getting up. And O'Shea fighting back. This could be what the bastard child needs. Sends him to the corner now. Forearm. Oh, God. I think O'Shea is looking for it. The Pepsi boy could be looking for... the Pepsi plunge off the top rope. The Pepsi plunge. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. No. MBJ able to get the shoulder up. Frustration not even being shown on the face of James O'Shea. I know I would probably be very frustrated right now. Oh my God! Screw frustration! He just lifted him up! Oh my God! James O'Shea just picked MBJ up, and oh my God, I think MBJ is busted open. And listen, MBJ gets pissed off. Imagine what it'd be like when he finds out he's busted open. Hooking the leg here, though. No! My God, James O'Shea. Listen, I gotta give him credit. Oh, wait a minute! Brain hemorrhage there! My God! I can't even get my words out. Oh no, MBJ might be in control here, and he is certainly not happy. Listen, you gotta give James O'Shea credit. He is certainly taking it to the bear. MBJ. But oh God, wait a minute, what in the world? What the? Oh, what a maneuver there from James O'Shea. I can't believe I've never seen anyone take it to MBJ quite like this. The size difference does not matter, apparently. David versus Goliath right now, folks. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. I spoke too soon. I may have spoken way too soon. MBJ is fired up. This can't be good for O'Shea. Grabs him up. 10:31. No. Kick out there. My God. I thought that was it, but not yet. Wow. 10:31 there from MBJ, was not able to get the win. These two are giving it their all. They're giving it their best shots. And oh no, this cannot be good for James O'Shea. Oh God, no, 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 MBJ, don't! Oh my God, kicking him in the gut! Oh my God! Power bomb on the apron. Back first there. Goes, oh my God, just stepping. Oh my God, just stepping on James O'Shea. O'Shea has to be going through a world of hurt, a world of pain. Choke slam the goozle there from MBJ. Now picking O'Shea up and tossing him back in the ring. Referee began the count, but is able to end the count of 20. And oh God, this cannot be good for James O'Shea. MBJ, you know, he has to have some evil intentions, and I think he does. Oh my God! Hooking the leg. 1, 2. No! My God! Listen, I gotta give O'Shea all the credit in the world. You could say it's the adrenaline. You could say it's his fighting spirit. You can even say it's the Pepsi flowing through him. You gotta give him credit, though. My God, what a performance we are seeing. And oh, wait a minute, kick to the gut. Oh my God, he has him up again! He has him up again! Oh my God! James O'Shea, listen, I keep saying he deserves all the credit. The amount of times he's been able to lift this big man up. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! We're up here! 1, 2. No! Oh my God. That was almost it, folks. My God. James O'Shea could have stole this one. Maybe he stole my Diet Coke. I haven't seen that in a bit. Not my Diet Pepsi, anyway. Anaconda Vice locked in. I'll figure out who did it. Maybe it was intern Tom. Anaconda Vice locked in from James O'Shea. Could this be it for MBJ? No. O'Shea now heading up to the top rope, looking to fly. Elbow drop. The Manchester Clutch was not able to do it. The Pepsi Plunge was not able to do it. Maybe the Pepsi Twist can. What a match we are seeing here, folks. 1, 2. No! Oh my God. Good God. What more is it going to take to put down MBJ? We might find out. O'Shea went for punt and cunt. Was not able to hit it. Can I even say that on the air? No, I don't know. Thanks, intern Tom. Drop down, get your eagle on. Bumps into each other. And wait a minute, O'Shea taking him over to the corner. Big forearm there. And just choking him again. Last time, though, this didn't work out in James's favor. MBJ was able to counter it. Excuse me. My God, I can't even. Listen, I'm seeing James O'Shea just take it to MBJ. I apologize, folks. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a kick. City, you could say. And an elbow drop once again. My God! James O'Shea! What a performance, folks! Good God! Now taking MBJ over the corner. No, wait a minute. Oh my God! Can we see it one more time? The Pepsi Boy! Hooking the arms! The Pepsi Plunge! Once again! So nice! We had to see it twice. Could it get the win? No! Oh my God! What a match! This is what HAVOC Pro is all about, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first match of the evening already. I'm gonna lose my voice. My God! These two are absolutely killing it. You can say they're almost killing each other. As you can see the blood all over the face. Oh, wait a minute! Of MBJ that could cost O'Shea. But no. MBJ was just too dazed and confused. As O'Shea follows him out now, excuse me, to the outside. And oh God, the wood floor of the Electric Haze may be where MBJ ends up. Good God, man. James O'Shea taking it to MBJ. But you gotta admire the fighting spirit of MBJ. And O'Shea maybe wants to get a count out here. We have a 20 count here at HAVOC Pro. So the Pepsi Boy is going to have quite a bit here. Decides to break the count there. Now, wait a minute. Oh, it could cost him here. As MBJ just takes him down. And oh, God, this can't be good. Picks him up. And oh, my God. What strikes? Wait a minute. The Goozle. Oh, back first on the wood floor. My God. MBJ just tosses James O'Shea across ringside. You could see the blood, the crimson mask of MBJ. You could say it's fueling him, much like the Pepsi does to James O'Shea. MBJ now picking James up. This cannot be good if you are the bastard child. If you are the Pepsi Boy. Slowly stalking in the ring is MBJ, calling O'Shea up. Double Goozle, 1031. 1, 2, 3. MBJ gets the win. Woo! What a match we saw, folks. 1031 to get the win. Folks, we'll be right back. Let's take a look back at HAVOC Pro Fight Club. What a win for MBJ. Max Drayton, the Deathmatch Prince. Can Jimmy get the big win over him? We will have to wait and see. But folks, this is one you are not going to want to miss. It is going to be hard-hitting. It is going to be brutal. And it is going to be some exciting HAVOC Pro action. A man I have dubbed the heart and soul of HAVOC Pro. The man who, when you think about HAVOC Pro, you think about Bubba Perkins, you think about Mad Dog Sam's, and you especially think about this man. Drayton calling him up to his feet, calling Daro to his feet. Jimmy could be in a world of trouble as Drayton goes to the top rope, maybe looking for a crossbody. No, a drop kick. And oh boy, Daro calling him up, super kick straight to the jaw, straight to the button of the nose of Max. Max is in a world of hurt, he's in a world of trouble, but that's where he thrives as he showed there. Oh, big German suplex. Cover that 1-2 kick out though from Daro. And now Drayton taking Daro to the corner, Irish whip. Wait a minute. Drayton jumps over, ducks, into the clothesline. Oh my God! Back fist, but he's not done! He's not done! Super kick! But he's still not done! Drayton grabs the arm! Kamikaze! That's gonna be it! 1, 2, 1. A win. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The action does not stop as we have a match that I'm kind of looking forward to. Max Drayton takes on Paul Moda. It is certainly going to be a challenge for the man that I have dubbed the heart and soul of HAVOC Pro in the form of Max Drayton. He has a tall task ahead of him. Paul Moda is, quite honestly, he is quite terrifying. He terrifies me at the commentary booth. And there's a good distance between me and the ring. But you see him there making his way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania by way of the Dreamers Hotel. You hear enter Shikari. You know who it is. It is the Deathmatch Prince, the man that is more than death. The heart and soul of HAVOC Pro, Max Drayton. Coming off a win back at the coldest winter. However, you cannot say the same for his opponent here tonight in the form of Paul Moda. And intern Tom, do not tell Paul Moda I said that, because he scares me and he will kill me. The atmosphere here has just completely changed. We all were having a good time vibing to the Dreamers Hotel, but now it's gone cold. It's gone eerie. And it's all because of that man, Paul Moda. You have to wonder what is going through his mind. Coming off a big loss to Taylor Brooks, a big upset back at the coldest winter. You have to wonder, is he even in the right mental space? Is that going to work out in his favor? I mean, you could say he's never in the right mental space. But a pissed off Paul Moda, in my opinion, is even more dangerous than normal Paul Moda. Max Drayton certainly has his work cut out for him tonight, and we will have to wait and see if he can get the win against this man. My God, I may need a change of pants after this one. God. Why is he even here? Why do we have to hire the scary people? Ugh, whatever. Here we go. Drayton is ready. Moda is terrifying. And here we go. Bell sounds. And oh my God! I told you Moda was going to be pissed off. And he's already taken the fight to Drayton. Cover there. But Drayton able to get the shoulder up. My God. And this is... I told you, folks. I told you. HAVOC Pro faithful at home. That a pissed off Paul Moda is even more dangerous. And he's proving me right here, right now. As he takes Max Drayton over, and oh God. Oh no. Moda off the ropes. Tope Suicida. Taking Drayton down. My God. I don't even think Max knows what happened. I don't even think he knows what hit him. Moda flying through the air like a freight train, crashing straight into Max Drayton. My God. This is not good for Max Drayton. It is not good for the man that is more than death, as Moda is fired up. You see him yelling there. He is on fire. It was at the coldest winter where he lost to Taylor Brooks in a huge upset. That could not have made him happy. And oh my God, he's going after the ref too. Are we safe over here? I hope so. Moda is just taking the fight to Drayton. Now finally we have a collar and elbow tie-up here. After that hot start, Drayton slowing the action down. Now taking Moda over to the corner. Working on the leg there, my God. Drayton now into the corner. Oh, face wash there. Beautiful. You love to see that there. And I love to see Max Drayton control this one. I am not trying to be biased, folks. But I do not want to see a man get killed tonight. And Paul Moda seems like the type to do that. I'm not throwing accusations out. I'm not saying anything. But he's one scary motherfucker. So... let me live. This Max Drayton is looking for something here. Wait a minute. What in the world? Oh my God. Oh my God. Brain Buster off the top. Needs El Generico there. Oh my God. And Drayton's not done. Max looking to fly, maybe. That can't be good. Oh, that can't be good if you're Paul Moda, being dropped in your head when you're already messed up. Drain with a big crossbody, hooks the pinfall, hooks the leg, I should say, but to no avail. Now following Moda to the outside. No, just stomping on the head, the face of Moda. I told you, if you're Paul Moda, this is not good for you. I am 99.9% sure he was probably dropped on his head many times, which is why he's the way he is. And Drain just dropped him one more time. Maybe we should be 100% sure after that one, as Max Drain's just taking the fight to Paul Moda. We saw Taylor Brooks do this. Now it is Max Drayton's turn. He is looking to prove himself here in HAVOC Pro. He is looking to prove himself to the HAVOC Pro faithful, but you could even argue that Paul Moda is looking to do the same. Has not picked up here, but not here. Back fist from Max Drayton. Drain's not done though. Kick to the gut, hooking the arms. Oh my God. And oh God, Drain heading up to the top rope. Perhaps looking to fly. Swan Todd Bomb. Classic Max Drayton. That could be it. 1, 2. Oh my God, damn it. Damn it. Moda's still fighting. Somehow, someway, this crazy bastard's still fighting. But Drain may have the answer to that blockbuster from out of the corner. And he's not done working on the head there. Has him in a headlock, and oh no. Moda got out of it. Paul Moda's out of it, but he's not able to capitalize as Drayton now lifts him up and plants him down with a brain buster. Now Drayton heading up to the middle rope. Oh, big double axe handle there. Calling Moda up to his feet. Sends him to the ropes. Drop down, get your eagle on. Leapfrog. Oh, big uppercut there from Max Drayton. Big European uppercut. Picture perfect, you could say. And now, wait a minute, pulls him in. Swinging neck breaker. This is not good for Moda. Drayton is absolutely taking it to him. Now, wait a minute, leapfrog. Oh, another one. Oh, big back elbow there. Pinfall hooking the leg once again. 1, 2. No. My God. And oh, wait a minute. Drayton has the arms. Kamigoye. That could be in 1, 2. No. My God. God damn it. What more is this guy going to take? Oh, record knee. Maybe that's it. No, he's not done. Drayton wants to be sure. And maybe Saito. No. No, he was not able to reach it. Too far. But wait a minute, this could be it. Single leg Boston Crab locked in. A half crab, you could say. But Moda fights through it. And Drayton lets go the hold. Now Drayton off the ropes. Oh, that first flipping side time, but no! Moda able to get out of the way, and this cannot be good for the deathmatch bridge! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is not good! Oh no! Oh no! Moda's not done! But neither is Max Drayton! The fight being showed! Oh, drop kick! Drayton could have Moda where he wants him on the apron. This is not good for Paul Moda. Moda, though, fighting back, not being put down just yet, not being put out to pasture, but Drayton maybe could do it now! Big double foot stomp, picks him up. This is not looking good! Discus Lariato! No Kojima with that Lariato! Yeah, but no! No! Moves up, big knee strike! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Max! Oh my God! Thank God! Oh my God! He just had a heart attack. Oh no, Moda! This is not good for Max. Oh, but wait, Max gets out of the way. Grab the arms. Come on, go, yay. That could be it. 1, 2. Max gets the win over Paul Moda. My God, what a match, folks. Max Drayton, though, is able to keep his momentum going. Big win there. Folks, we'll be right back here on HAVOC Pro. I can't feel my face. Let's take a look at Katsu Shun versus Shinjiro Hattori. Coming up next, folks, it is a big debut as the Dream Hunter, the genius of the new gen, a PW Shine legend, you could say. Shinjiro Hattori takes on Katsu Shun in his debut, and is one that I could not wait to call as soon as it was announced, folks. It is about to get underway. There you see him, folks, Shinjiro Hattori. Second generation wrestler. Has this in his blood. He is the son of Pro Wrestling Shine legend Hiroki Hattori. Hattori's been making his name known all over, especially in Japan, but now he makes his way to America. He makes his way to HAVOC Pro. You'll be seeing him in a few months' time during the collective at Grime Perez's Bloodsport. But tonight, he has to focus on his opponent here tonight, the Raging Jaguar, Katsu Shun. It is one that you are not going to want to miss, folks. And it is coming up next. It was all the way back at HAVOC Pro Till Infinity on New Year's Eve, where this man, the Raging Jaguar Katsu Shun, was last seen. Tonight, though, he makes his HAVOC Pro return and has a huge match ahead of him, a huge challenge ahead of him. If you thought Shoya Arakeda, if you thought Alex Young were both challenges, you have not seen nothing yet. It is possibly the biggest match in Katsu's career. He is taking on a legend in the form of the Dream Hunter. Can the Dream Hunter take out his prey in the Raging Jaguar? We're about to find out! Wait a minute! Katsu already! Oh my god! Woo! Hot start there as Hattori takes a second to just let Katsu ride around in pain. My God. Woohoo! I need a fan. I need some air after that hot start. My God. Hattori slowing the pace down now. Katsu coming straight out of the gate. And now wait a minute. Hattori steps over, lifts him up, and into a Uranagi. My God, the genius of the new gen. So far impressing in his debut. What a way it would to debut. Oh my God, it's one done! As I was saying, what a way it would be to debut. Then by defeating Katsu Shun. Wait a minute, no! My God. Woohoo-wee! Hattori now, wait a minute. Roll up here, wait, no! Into a half crab there, oh my God! What innovation there from Shinjiro Hattori. Over a decade, excuse me, of experience there for Shinjiro. You could say he may have the experience advantage, but this is Katsu Shun's home here at HAVOC Pro. My God. And Katsu just taking the fight to Shinjiro there and now stomping on him. My God. Katsu Shun, since making his HAVOC Pro return all the way back at homecoming weekend, has made HAVOC his home. He has certainly proved himself to the HAVOC Pro faithful, whether it was against Alex Young, whether it was all the way back in the Art of War Games, and he may be proving it here today. Oh my God! Oh my God! Boom! Off the top! Oh my God! My word! Katsu is showing how much this match means to him! This is what it means for Katsu Shun. This is what HAVOC means to him. This is what this match means to him. He is going to pull out all the stops he can to get a win over a talent, over a name like Shinjiro Hattori. My God. What a fight we are seeing here from Katsu Shun. The question is, does Hattori still have more juice left in the tank? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. As now, wait a minute. Oh my God. Working on the arm there. No. My God. Katsu Shun is taking it to Shinjiro, taking it to the second generation wrestler. As mentioned, Hattori, a second generation wrestler, his father, a PW Shine legend, could become a legend in his own right. Maybe getting a win here, no. Hattori went for something, but Katsu is able to dodge. Now takes him over to the ropes. You have to wonder what is going through the mind of Katsu Shun. Wait a minute, handspring. Oh! Cardiac kick there. And wait a minute. TNA kick into a Shining Wizard. The Rage Art. 1, 2, no. My God. Hattori slowly crawling to the ropes there to the corner. You have to wonder, as I was saying, excuse me, what is going through the mind of Katsu Shun. This is a huge matchup for him. My God. This is what he has been building towards, a big-time matchup here at HAVOC Pro. He's looking to continue his wave of momentum, and he might just do it. Jaguar driver, no! Hattori able to fight out of it. Throws him over his head, as now Shinjiro, oh, wait a minute, oh God. Oh, what a knee! What a knee! That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, no, my God. Katsu able to get the shoulder up as the genius of the new gen is fired up. Wait a minute. Oh, Dream Hunter DDT. That could be in 1, 2, no. The Dream Hunter DDT was not able to put the Raging Jaguar out to pasture. This might, oh my God. Super Smash leg drop. 1, 2, no. My God. Hattori with a Super Smash or leg drop, excuse me. Wrong video game though. He's gonna want to take. He's gonna want to take Katsu Shun down. He needs to act like a king. Again, if you know, you know. Hattori taking Katsu Shun down there, sending him to the outside. Big Enziguri now following him to the outside. This cannot be good for Katsu Shun. As mentioned, Katsu Shun has made his name known in HAVOC Pro. This is his home. And Shinjiro Hattori is just, you could say, just bursting in, breaking into his home, looking to prove himself just as much as Katsu is. You have to wonder if that is going into the head, if that is getting into the head of the Raging Jaguar. But you also have to wonder what is going through the mind of Hattori. This is a big stage for him to compete on. It's a big stage here in America. But if he can prove it, if he can prove himself to the HAVOC Pro faithful here tonight and at Bloodsport, then maybe, just maybe, he can become a mainstay. But Katsu is going to do everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen. Big elbow drop from the top. Now throwing Hattori back into the ring. Katsu taking a minute to taunt for the HAVOC Pro faithful who have grown to love the Raging Jaguar. TNA kick into the Rage Art. That could be it. 1, 2. No! Oh my God, that was a close one. But Hattori able to get the shoulder up. My God. Folks, I'm looking over at intern Tom, and he's even just as shocked as I am. What a fight we are seeing from both these men. They are taking it to each other. And Hattori sending him over to the corner. Oh, my God. European uppercut and another one. And oh, wait a minute. Could we see another? No, into a drop kick. The Dream Hunter could be putting the Raging Jaguar down. No. Katsu unable to get out of the crosshairs of Hattori, but Hattori may have him back in there. Kick to the gut. Hooking. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Dream Hunter DDT. 1, 2. No, my God. Katsu Shun. Ladies and gentlemen, I've commentated a bunch of Katsu Shun matches, and even I am getting stunned at what it is taking to put the Raging Jaguar down. Hattori heading up to the top rope, waiting for Katsu to get up. This cannot be good. Big crossbody. My God, picture perfect there. And he's not done. Heading up to the high rent district once again. Oh! My God. Big frog splash. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. No. My word. Katsu Shun is impressing, but so is Shinjiro Hattori. He went for that Setagaya Sunset, that frog splash, but it was not able to put him away. He has to think about what he can do to put him down. But it's going to take a lot, as is evident with this matchup so far. Big German suplex, stomping him on his head. Now, this cannot be good. Oh, to the outside. Once again. Hattori taking a second to taunt for the HAVOC Pro. Oh! Super Suicide! My God! And oh my God, wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm playing a little tune there with the body of Katsu Shun. Maybe he's playing Wonderwall. As now he just tosses Katsu Shun into the steps there. Good God. I feel like Hattori's guitar work there could have used a little bit more work, but hey, I'm no expert, so what do I know? Hattori, though, baking Shun up. This is not good for the Jaguar. Hattori taking him back in the ring. Could this be what he needs to get the win? Could the genius of the new gen pick it up here? Oh! A leg drop there. Now heading up to the middle rope, maybe looking for another. Oh no, the Setagaya Sunset! 1, 2, Shinjiro Hattori gets the win. My God, what a win for this certified legend. Big win there for Shinjiro Hattori. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back here at the Electric Haze. Good God, and oh God, he's got a light tube and breaks it across the ribs, the stomach there of Jenkins, across the body. Joe now looking to maybe take this matchup back in the ring. Not if Jenkins has his way. Had a better chance there at that pinfall. Joe's up though! Joe's up! And he's coming back! Ducks it. Big clothesline! Joe is fired up! What else? What is it gonna... What else can he take? Oh my god, just punches the steps at him! Oh my god! And now, Joe looking for something here. Knock! You block! That's gotta be it. 1, 2. Crazy Joe moves on. A deathmatch standout. Someone who's been making her name in Havoc Pro on death matches. If he can survive Nomi, you have to think that James can survive anyone. But Shoya himself is someone crazier. And if you want to talk about crazy, you have to talk about Crazy Joe. Big Lariato! Holy God! From Shoya. And now Joe, wait a minute! Joe has him up, and scoliosis! 1, 2, kick out though. And oh god, Colin showing up to his feet, James rolls out! Knock! You block! Cover! 1, 2, Crazy Joe! Here we go! And already starting off hot, Joe goes for a lariat. Rex dodges, wait a minute, roll up here. No! Oh, thank God. Joe with one of his own. Starting off hot here with some fast-paced action. Now grabbing another one and slamming it down once again. Breaking it over the back. By God, the Stargazer is on fire. But as I say that, Rex takes him down. And my God, folks, Rex has already dealt enough damage. He's already won the Havoc Pro Ultraviolet title. The last thing we all need is for him to win the MDI. Good God. Joe? Oh, no! Took too long! And that could cost him! No! Plants him down! Oh, no! No, we could have it! No! Yes! Joe is not dead yet! Joe has him up! Moon Struck Driver! That could be it! Yes, it is! Crazy Joe! Of the second annual Max Train Invitational and the winner of the Ultraviolet Championship. Congratulations to that man. As we pivot from that match, folks, you're going to see some more hard-hitting action as the Havoc Pro Ultraviolet Championship is on the line. Crazy Joe defends their title against the Violent Vermin, the man making his debut here tonight, Rabid. As you saw from, or as I should say, as you heard from my introduction, stumbled a little bit, but that's just because of how excited I am and how quite interested I am in this one, considering I have no clue what to expect from the challenger, but I'm about to find out. There you see him, Rabid, known as the Violent Vermin from the Woodlands. No, not a trash can. Rabid claims to be a raccoon. He says it symbolizes being something that's looked down upon. It serves a purpose. And you could say, he claims to say the same about deathmatch wrestling. It serves a purpose, but it is looked down upon. What a perfect place for Rabid to be than here in Havoc Pro. But his match here tonight, his fight, I guess you should say, may not be perfect as he takes on the man who has been carrying the Ultraviolet Championship all around. Whether it's TFF, whether it was most recently in Ultralight Pro Wrestling, where he took on the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae. It is Crazy Joe. As cool as it would have been, folks, to see someone I'm a big fan of, Candice LeRae, walk into Havoc Pro as the Ultraviolet Champion, Joe proved themselves back in that matchup. An incredible death match all the way back on Ultralight Pro Wrestling. Make sure you check out Aaron Camp Mosh's YouTube channel But Joe is here tonight to take the fight to the Violent Vermin. Joe is here, I guess you would say, to make his first official, or I guess you'd say, his first defense here in HAVOC Pro. He made his first defense against Candice LeRae. But now tonight, he's looking to make his first defense here in HAVOC Pro against Rabid. Can the Stargazer, can the by God get it done here tonight? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. The Ultraviolet title is about to be put on the line. The fans here in the Electric Haze have certainly had quite a violent night so far, and it is about to be turned up to 11. Rabid is ready. Joe is ready. Here we go. Starting off hot here, Rabid now grabbing Joe. And wait a minute. Oh my God! Just tosses Joe onto their head. Oh my God! Oh, good God! What a start! Rabid is certainly proving himself here tonight, taking Joe over to the corner. My God! Wait, what the hell? He's like beating him! Does he have rabies or something? Intertom, check that! Check that! My God, what the fuck? What? And oh God, typical raccoon going into the trash can. Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't know how do I move on? How do I pivot? He freaking bit him, Tom. Well, good thing Crazy Joe is taking control of this one. There's a good, I don't even have a good transition. I don't care. I just watched a man get bit in the face. Whatever. Joe is taking control back here, not letting whatever we just saw take him down, as now perhaps looking to get this one done and early. I don't blame him. 1, 2, kick out though from Rabid. What a way to make your first impressions here in HAVOC Pro. Rabid certainly has made a interesting first impression, but that could be what the Violent Vermin needs to get the win here, to become the Ultraviolet champion, stalking the by God. Now there is Rabid, but Joe is fighting back. Elbows to the gut, sending him now to the ropes. Joe, tosses him overhead. Now Joe looking for some plunder under the ringside, and he's got a good old-fashioned steel chair. Oh, bashes it across the body of Rabid. But Rabid with a big boot there. Good God. And now, wait a minute. What in the world? Oh, locking that submission hold in. That Rings of Saturn there. But to no avail, as now Joe is coming back into this one. The by God could have this one done already. Rabid now in the corner. Joe backing up, running after him. Oh, big clothesline. Joe now heading out to the outside, thinking about what he wants to do now, heading up to the top rope. What could they be thinking? Joe in the high red district, and crowns him like Jimmy, Jimmy, King. If you know, you know, folks. Shouts out to Ready to Rumble. Crowns him like Jimmy King there. I will never sing again. As now, wait a minute, what in the world? What is Joe going for? Oh, clubbing blows to the back. And a backstabber there from Crazy Joe. Hooking the leg, 1, 2, kick out though from Rabid. And you know, Joe is called Crazy Joe. He didn't just get that nickname. He didn't just get that name, I should say, from being a normal guy. He has shown that he can be crazy when he needs to be. But someone who could challenge that certainly is Rabid, as we have seen so far. But Joe, wait a minute! Oh, no! Went for the elbow drop, but to no avail. As now Rabid's looking into the ring. What in the world? Oh, light tube broken. Oh my God, and a headbutt. Jesus God. My word. And oh, wait a minute, he's not done. Oh, the double foot stomp. Or excuse me, the foot stomps there, the curb stomps. Jeez, I can't even speak. I can't even get my words right. Oh, Shining Wizard from Rabid there. My God. What a fight we are seeing here, folks. As mentioned, Joe took on the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae. It was an incredible fight, but one could argue that Rabbit could potentially be Joe's biggest fight yet. We have seen that so far. Rabbit is certainly proving himself. Joe won a whole tournament to become the Ultraviolet champion. It was a big fight for him. But Rabbit is taking it to the Ultraviolet champion. No, wait a minute. Oh no, oh no, oh no, more curb stops, and oh my god, his face! Oh, into the wood floor of the Electric Haze! Good God! My word, and oh god, what in the world? Oh, that's a gusset plate 2x4, what the oh no! Oh! This is disgusting! My god! And now, wait a minute. Went for something there. Joe taking Rabbit and throws him across ringside. Now, wait a minute. What is Joe thinking? What could Joe possibly do to get him back in this matchup? Hooking the arm there on a full Nelson, but no. Rabbit gets out of it. This cannot be good for the champion. Just being tossed back in the ring. Rabbit following suit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he certainly is proving why he is called the Violent Vermin. But Joe is up and still fighting, but it might all be for nothing. No, Joe still fighting. Oh my god, oh my god. Knock ya block from Crazy Joe. Taking Rabbit down. Knock ya block. The Pepsi twist. 1, 2. No, oh my god. Wow. And oh god. Hey, intern Tom, can we just can we make sure we get some rabies shots for Joe? Yes, I'm still on the biting thing. It's weird. I apologize, folks. Rabbit is certainly impressed here tonight. But still, I'm on the biting thing. I don't get it. Anyway, Joe, oh my god! Joe planting Rabbit down there. And this could be what they need to get the win. This could be what Joe needs to retain the title. And oh god, this cannot be good. Heading over to the steel steps. This is not good for the Violent Vermin. But oh, wait a minute. Coming back now into this one is Rabbit. Taking Joe down with some strikes. Now, wait a minute. Sends Joe to the ropes. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the heck? Goozled Joe and just took him down, just choking the life out of him. And oh, no. This can't be good. Takes him down. Now working on the arm there. Oh, my God. But no, Joe able to get out of it. Joe now with some strikes, some forearms, and oh, another one! And now going after those steel steps is the champion. But Rabbit gets out of the ring, and I think Joe sees that. Joe senses that, and he's going after the challenger. Working on the leg there is Joe. And you have to wonder what is going through Joe's head. He certainly tosses the steel steps on a Rabbit. As I was saying, you have to wonder what is going through his head, but it's not going to be good for Rabbit. Oh, scoliosis. Oh my god. As I was saying, you have to wonder what is going through Crazy Joe's head. Joe has been a fighting champion so far. Has been having a busy time as champion in Ultralight, in TFF, in HAVOC Pro. You have to wonder if that's getting to him, but so far, right now it's not, as he's about to take Rabbit's block off. Knock ya block. Joe just has to get Rabbit in the ring. He could have this one done for. You could chalk this one up in the win column for Joe, but he is not done. And oh, went for to bash that chair, but oh no! Rabbit looked to get up and fire back, but Joe takes him down with a clothesline. And oh god, he's got a light tube. This is not good. Oh! Oh my God. If I had a dime for how many light tubes are broken here in Havoc Pro, I'd probably be richer than Bill Gates. I should start doing that. And now, wait a minute. Joe tosses Rabbit across ringside. This is not good for the Violent Vermin, as Joe is just seemingly taking control of this one. Now Joe throws Rabbit into the ring. Joe heading up to the top rope, calling the challenger up to their feet. Oh, Swanton bomb from the top to a standing Rabbit, but he's not done. No, Rabbit gets out of it. Oh! Seeking and destroying right there with that reverse DDT, that Scorpion Death Drop. Rabbit now could have Joe where he wants him. Working on the leg there. And oh, kicking the ropes there. And PK from Rabbit, but he's not done. Oh! Good God, man. 1, 2, no. The by God is still showing signs of life. And oh, Rabbit, another pinfall. His feet on the ropes. Oh, okay. I was going to say I may need to run down there and kick it, but wait a minute. Rabbit lifts him up. Oh, Brain Buster, the Dream Eater. Can he pin him? Putting the arm across the body. No, oh my God. I can't even speak. That's how much these guys are impressing me. My God. And oh, wait a minute. Won the world. Rabbit rolling through. But no, Joe fighting back. Joe sending him to the ropes. Oh, takes him down. Hooking the leg now is Joe. 1, 2, no. My God. Oh, Joe looking to take the trash out in the form of Rabbit. Raccoons are more known for digging in the trash, but Joe is looking to take him out, as he has that gusset plate 2x4. Cannot be good for the Violent Vermin. Oh, but no, Rabbit's fighting back. Wait a minute, German suplex to the turnbuckles. Good God, he's not done. We could have a new champion. Wait a minute, Joe's up. But no, Rabbit take him down, but no, Joe. Joe takes him over. Off the ropes, no. Wait a minute. Knock your block. Rebound Naruto. No Kojima. 1, 2. Crazy Joe makes his first official defense here at Havoc Pro against Rabbit. Insert Tom, get him a rabies shot. What a match, what a fight. But Crazy Joe proving why they are the Ultraviolet Champion. My God. What a match we just saw, folks. The by God, the Stargazer on top. But as we look ahead here in Havoc Pro, coming up very soon, the Jersey J Cup. Keep your eyes peeled for that one inside the Red Room in Atlantic City, New Jersey. You'll then be heading on March 7th to Phoenix, Arizona, the Nile Theater, where my good buddy Ethan Lawmaster will be joining me once again. Then it is my favorite time of the year, collective season, as we head back to the UCC. We'll then be heading to Louisville, Kentucky, in our Kentucky debut. We'll then be going to Chicago, Philly, and all the way back to Atlantic City and the Showboat. We will then be making our return to Japan as we head to Tokyo Square, Shinjuku Face, and Korakuen Hall. We then go to Las Vegas and the Prestige, and then all the way back to the Showboat. It truly is the world on Havoc Pro.
church, smoking reefer. Been that nigga for a minute now. Do the research. I was walking with my head down, filled with rain clouds. Mind stuck on some old shit, can't say out loud. So I smoke dope till I fucking pass out. Lost in the days till I found my way out. Yeah, shattered dreams inside my mind. Things are haunting me.
Coming up next, folks, it is your co-main event here at HAVOC Pro. I can't feel my face, and we have two HAVOC Pro returns as Jack Scott takes on Don Kelly. Is about to get underway here, and the folks here in the Electric Haze have seen an incredible night so far, and it's not over yet. And there you see him, ladies and gentlemen, Don Kelly. This man is making his return here in HAVOC. Last seen at SPW After Hours. He's made his name known in Shotgun Pro Wrestling, but now tonight has a tall task ahead of him in the form of Jack Scott. The question, though, is, can Don Kelly pick up a big win here tonight, or will he fall to Jack Scott? We are about to find out in our co-main event. And there he is, folks, Jack Scott. This man is coming off a match back at SPW Pumpkin Spiced against the Danger Zone Wyatt Danger. Now tonight he makes his HAVOC Pro return, and what a way to make your return than by getting a big win over Don Kelly. Your co-main event is about to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Don Kelly is ready, Jack Scott is ready, and so am I. Bell sounds, and here we go! Kelly taking it straight to Jack Scott there. Big drop kick there, and Kelly is certainly fired up. Wait a minute. Oh! Atomic drop there, now off the ropes. Oh! Big moonsault! My God! Kelly is impressing so far as he heads up to the top rope, looking to fly. Will there be water in the pool for Don Kelly? No, yeah, kinda. He clipped him there with the boot. That was beautiful there. Got just enough of it to take down Jack Scott. As mentioned, Don Kelly has made his name known in Shotgun Pro Wrestling, our sister promotion. Jersey J Cup coming up very soon. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. As now Kelly sends him off the ropes into a big PK and then a double stop. Hooking the leg now. 1, 2, no. It was back at SPW After Hours where Don Kelly was last seen. Now tonight he's looking to prove himself to the HAVOC Pro faithful here in the Electric Haze and watching at home on YouTube on ThrillerTV Plus. And what a way to show everyone what you are all about than by getting a big time win. But Jack Scott is an incredible competitor. He has proven that against Wyatt Danger. He has proven that here in HAVOC Pro. And if anyone can get the win, it certainly is Scott. But Kelly has been taking a fight to him. But Scott is now backing, or I should say, is now in control as he calls Kelly up to his feet. Sends him to the ropes. Sling blade from Jack Scott. Now picking him back up once again. Sends him to the outside. This is not good. Sends him out to the apron, I should say. This is not good for Don Kelly. And oh! To the outside goes both competitors. As now Scott working on that leg there of Don Kelly. Kelly has to desperately try to get back in control of this one, because if we know anything about Jack Scott, if we have learned anything about him, is that once he takes control, it certainly could be it. He has proved himself all over. But now it could all be. Wait a minute. Crossface here locked in. Can Kelly get out of this one? Yes, he can. Taking the fight to Jack Scott. Oh, what a moonsault once again. So nice. We had to see it twice. Pinfall here, one. But no, a kick out there. Didn't hook the leg. Could have possibly cost him there. Kelly now thinking about what he has to do to put Jack Scott away. Oh! Big forearm there. But he is fired up. Wait a minute. Oh, tombstone pile driver from Don Kelly. Could that be what it needs to put the final nail in the coffin of Jack Scott? No! Scott able to keep fighting, but maybe it'll cost him. Maybe he'll have to try to live to fight another day. DVD from Don Kelly. 1, 2, no! Jack Scott kicked out of 2 of Kelly's best shots. It is not enough to put him down. Both of these men desperately want this, and Kelly's about to prove it! DDT onto the apron! My God, spiking Jack Scott straight on his head, and oh God, stomping on the head. Kelly's in firm control, heading back up to the high rent district. And oh, elbow drop! Kelly is certainly impressing here. And oh God, just kicking at Jack Scott. And oh, just choking him out even more. My God, this is not good for Jack Scott, but it is very good for Don Kelly. But Jack Scott coming back in this one. Some forearms, sling blade, taking Kelly down. Hooking the leg now. 1, 2, no. Kelly still has some more fight left in him. As now Scott in firm control. But no, commentators curse, God damn it. I apologize to both competitors. Well, I should say I apologize to Jack Scott. As now Kelly, big suplex. Taking Jack Scott down. Scott heading to the corner, trying to put some space between him and Don Kelly. But oh, Kelly. Oh, back to the corner. Oh, good God. And he's not done. Don Kelly. Air crash. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. No. Jack Scott still fighting, but wait a minute! The prettiest moonsault ever! What a moonsault there from Don Kelly, and oh God, has him up! Tombstone pile driver! But it's not done! Has him up! DVD! That has to be it. Referee count to 1,000. 2. Don Kelly picks up a huge win over Jack Scott. Here it is, Havoc Pro Return. What a match, folks. But speaking of Havoc Pro Returns, let's take a look back at Miya Nishimura's shocking Havoc Pro Return at the coldest winter. As you mentioned, made his debut back at Just Being Honest. We called his match with Austin Cunningham, an impressive performance there. But tonight, he has the biggest chance of his career, in his hometown no less. Can Nathaniel Love win the Havoc Pro World title? We will have to wait and see.
But out of all the men and women to hold that championship, none pose a bigger threat, literally and figuratively, than the man coming out next.
There is a reason why he is called Big, Ethan. It is Big Bubba Perkins. It is your Havoc Pro World Champion. Taking advantage here. And oh God, a chop.
From the top on down.
Dang, they really hit the ref, huh?
Well, regardless, Nathaniel has to be wise here. Granted, there's no referee, but also that means there's no one to count a pin. But the refs back up. And now it's Nathaniel on top of Big Bubba Perkins going to work on the knees. The foot on the ropes won't save you. As now Love off the ropes once again. Able to evade, grabs a hold of the waist, German suplex on the big man.
Oh God, oh, Bubba's pissed. The prize bull is not happy. Kawada kicks there, oh God. I would not want to be Nathaniel Love right now.
Now back up to his feet. Off into the ropes. Flutter yet again.
That's it. 1, 2. That's it. For Intertone. Wait a minute. Wait, what the hell? Who is that?
Well, whoever they are, they're eyeing up that HAVOC Pro World Championship.
And oh God, you're right, Ethan, and they're calling Bubba up to his feet. Oh God, just bashing it over his head. My God, this is disgusting. We need some help out here. Ooh, what the? What the hell? That's me and Nishimura! Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is coming up next, and it is one that is full of history here in HAVOC Pro. Bubba Perkins defends that HAVOC Pro World title against Alistair Rame. It is your main event here for I Can't Feel My Face. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you back a few months ago. It was all the way back at HAVOC Pro Homecoming when Bubba Perkins was supposed to defend his Ultraviolet Championship against Alistair Rame. However, a returning Mad Dog Sammons had other plans, spoiled that one-on-one matchup, and walked out as the champion. Tonight now, the Spiral Sensation, Alistair Rame, gets a huge chance here tonight. Possibly, maybe one-on-one against Bubba Perkins. Who knows what happens here at HAVOC Pro? We could see Mad Dog Sammons getting involved in this match again. But for Alistair Rame and Bubba Perkins' sake, I'm going to think that they hope that does not happen. It is your main event of the evening, and Alistair Rame is here to prove herself to the HAVOC Pro faithful and to prove that she should be champion. But in order to do that, she has to take down the American Dream. She has to take down the Prize Bull. She has to take down the ace of HAVOC Pro, Bubba Perkins. However, though, you could argue that Alistair Rame may have an advantage here tonight against Bubba Perkins. Bubba was attacked back at the coldest winter against Mia Nishimura. She made her HAVOC Pro return and took out the prized bull. You have to wonder what is going through the mind of Bubba Perkins. Will that affect him here tonight? He can't focus too much on that. He has to focus on his opponent here tonight. We are about to find out if Bubba Perkins is ready, but listen, he has proved it day in and day out here in HAVOC Pro. He has beaten so many. He has proven why I have dubbed him the ace of HAVOC Pro. And now tonight, he is looking to prove it once more. Defeat Alistair Rame and retain your title. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your main event here for HAVOC Pro. I Can't Feel My Face, and that is what it is all for. Bubba Perkins, Alistair Rame, no Mad Dog Sammons in sight. And here we go! The HAVOC Pro World title is on the line, and we finally get a one-on-one encounter between these two. Rame taking Bubba Perkins down. I think this is the first collar and elbow tie-up, really. This first chain wrestling here all night. Perkins now getting back into a collar and elbow tie-up. Rame almost, you could say, has the size advantage over Bubba Perkins. Bubba's a big dude, but Alice is tall. That was tall with extra bold font. Alice knows what she has to do, maybe, to put down Bubba Perkins. She almost had the one back at Homecoming if it wasn't for Mad Dog Sammons. Now, wait a minute. Oh! Oh my God! Moonsault kick there, you could say, from Alistair Rame, and she is taking it to the prize bull, perhaps looking to put him out to pasture. My God, Alistair Rame just taking it to Bubba Perkins, the spiral sensation. Wants so desperately to become the HAVOC Pro World Champion, and she has that chance here tonight, but not if Bubba Perkins has anything to say about it. Right now, though, Bubba doesn't. Alice calling him up to his feet. Super kick! As I keep mentioning, these two have a ton of history. At Homecoming, we almost saw them clash. Mad Dog Salmons had other intentions. Tonight, though, they meet for the HAVOC Pro World title, not the Ultraviolet Championship. And maybe, just maybe, Alistair Rame could walk out as champion. No! Bubba kicks out at not even a 1 count. My God, that is what the prize bull is all about. And folks, I bring it up every single match, but since winning that title all the way back at HAVOC Pro Astronaut against Miya Nishimura, Bubba Perkins has shown an aggressive side, and he is showing it here tonight against Alistair Rame. But that is what you need to become a champion. That is what you need to retain your title. But Rame is going to do everything she can to make sure that doesn't happen. Sending the prize bull over the ropes and to the outside of the Electric Haze. And wait a minute. Oh! Kamigoye maybe taking a page out of Bubba's good friend Max Drayton's playbook. And Rame now. Oh, big forearm, big punch there. Good God. Kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Oh! Impaler DDT. Onto the outside, the wood floor of the Electric Haze is being met with Bubba Perkins' face. My God, Alistair Rame is taking it to Bubba Perkins, and oh! Good God, man. Rame taking a second to catch a breather. Taunt the crowd, taunt Bubba Perkins. Bubba is down and out. He does have champion's advantage, though. Oh! Bubba gets out of the way. Went for something, but Rame caught him. And now Alice picking him up. This cannot be good for the ace of HAVOC Pro, for the HAVOC Pro World Champion. The fans here in Worcester, Mass., they want Bubba Perkins to get the win. They want so badly for the prize bull to live another day, to fight another day, to ride off into the sunset. But Rame is doing everything she can to make sure that doesn't happen. Hooking the leg here. 1, 2, no! Not even a 2 count. Rame now picking Bubba Perkins up. Wait a minute. What in the world? Oh! Hammerlock DDT! 1, 2, no! My God. Rame is certainly taking it to Bubba, giving Bubba one of his hardest hitting fights ever. But she's gonna have to do a lot more, and she might just be doing that. No! Bubba taking control now, maybe. Sending Rame to the corner. What could Bubba be thinking? What could the American Dream be thinking? Just tosses her into the ring post. Now, wait a minute. Oh! Big axe handle there. Big clubbing blows. Now hooking the leg. Kick out, though, from Rame. The spiral sensation is still showing signs of life. And perhaps that aggressive side, that frustration being shown there from Bubba Perkins. He is fired up. What is he thinking? Bubba now sends her to the ropes in a big drop kick there from the American Dream. Now working on the legs there of Alistair Rame's smart strategy there, taking the trunk out of the tree. Rame is a tall lady, so it makes sense why Bubba would do that. Now wait a minute, won the roll, Bubba. Wait a minute, Dr. Bomb! And he's not done. Ladies and gentlemen, Bubba Cutter! Bubba Cutter, 1, 2, no! Durame kicked out of Bubba's best shot. My God, one could even call that a curry counter, but no, a neat defeat from Durame. 1, 2, no! My God, what a fight! What a match we are seeing here so far, but Durame's not done! Durame's not done! Maybe looking for a defeat once more. No, Bubba's fighting back! But so is Durame! Back to back, tit for tat. Shouts out Tim McCray. I had to get in one, I had to get it in once, folks. I'm sorry. I had to. Durame just stalking Bubba. Kick to the gut. A combination of kick and tossing him down onto the mat. And now another Kamagoye. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. No. My God. Bubba slowly rolling to the apron, trying to create some space between him and Durame. Oh, Durame sends Bubba to the outside. Both are woozy. Both are dazed and confused. Durame following Bubba to the outside. Has him in a waist lock. And now, wait a minute. Oh God. Oh, knees to the back of the head. And seeking and destroying right there with that Scorpion Death Drop. And a big punch to the face of Bubba Perkins. But Bubba's still fighting. Bubba now, what is he thinking? What in the world? Oh my God, Bubba's heading to the top rope. Oh my God. Oh no! Oh no! Bubba missed it! That could have been very bad for Durame! But Bubba! Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't felt this way since Bubba took on Kendrick Russell. Bubba's been, I guess you could, really, Bubba's been at a disadvantage. He's been the underdog in this matchup, and I don't see that often. Durame is taking it to Bubba, and oh God, double footstep, no! Bubba is in the way! Bubba tosses her to the steps! This could be what he needs! Dropping the elbow! Bubba with Miya Nishimura thinking in the back of his head. You have to assume that Miya Nishimura has not left his mind since the coldest winter. But Bubba has to focus on right now. He has to focus on the spiral sensation if he wants to pick up the win. Bubba now sending her to the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Bubba Cutter! Bubba Cutter! 1, 2. That's it. No! How in the world is Durame still fighting? Oh my God, listen, she deserves all the credit in the world, but how? And oh God, Bubba's gonna fly! Bubba's gonna fly! Elbow drop! Hooking the leg, 1, 2, no, my God! Again, Durame! Still fighting! But oh, wait a minute, Bubba has her Dr. Bomb! 1, 2, no! My God! What is Bubba thinking? What else can he possibly do? Bubba Cutter! Bubba Cutter! 1, 2! Bubba Perkins gets a huge win! What a fight from Durame, but Bubba Perkins was able to get the win. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Thriller TV Plus. My name is Wyatt Weaver, and I am signing off for all of the HAVOC Pro crew, including intern Tom. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you all at the Jersey J Cup.